Hey everybody, Old Man Alchemist back with another raw and wiggling episode in our playthrough of Swordhaven, Iron Conspiracy. Alright, so we were about to go through to the next section and I realized, you know what, we actually found a mortar and pestle, and I remember seeing that here. So we're going to go there and see if we can make some stuff. Because I'm wounded. I don't know how. Maybe I need a bandage. That might help. So let's see. Do I have any bandages? Oh, here's a bandage. Removes wounded. Okay, good. So I'm no longer wounded, which is nice. Let's see. Over here. So we need empty bottles. We don't have anything for throwing. These are tonics. Don't necessarily need that. It's healing that... oh, we have a weapon coating. What does this do? Huh, okay. And provisions. Okay, requires to restore. I can make that. Hardtack dried. So that's saltfish. Let's craft that. Oh, we could do salt or fish. I mean, meat or fish. Alright, let's craft one other. So salt is an important thing. What is this? Removes burning, weak potion, weak antidote. Let's get, did I take the bottles from him? No. Okay. Here we go. Now let's healing potion. That seems to be our most precious need. Alright, what else can we make? Accuracy. Inertia. Modest performance increase. I don't know if I want to walk around farting left and right. I've got one of those. You know, the town folk may not want to townsfolk may not want to do some stuff. Alright. So now, where's all my stuff at?
Quickly now.
Okay, I guess it's here. Alright, let's... Yeah, we can do this. And what is this? Healing salve. Okay. This guy.
My word in action. I will serve.
Let's have him. I wish there was a way to rest. But we're going to put that there. And you can use one of them. Look at that. That just about healed you all the way. I think
Still here.
I'm going to have this guy use the healing vow. Hopefully it just heals me all the way. Alright, so now we're good. We'll just select everybody. Okay. All right, here we go. Next area, I guess. Or maybe, well, it's got to be another area, because... Okay, Centaur, after a short trek through the forest, you come upon the first substantial signs of civilization. A flimsy fence to your right and an overgrown pasture on your left. Father, do you see that smoke up ahead? The village must be nearby. Thank the dragon, we've made it. You've proven yourself quite capable, child. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so all in a day's work. Now then, with your permission, I would like to scout the road ahead. Okay. I believe I'll spend the night in a local public house and travel on to Swordhaven on the morrow. But I could stay a bit longer if you need my assistance. I'll say thank you for the offer. I commend you to your own content. Huh, well, that's kind of weird. Toggle this button to change game speed or use the designated hotkey. Okay, so we can go faster. What is this post? From here, you can travel to other nearby road signs. Okay. Well, there must be stuff around here. But, of course, I'm going to be stupid. And just take a little gander, that's all. Oh, there's probably something here that, you know what? Let's save. Just 'cause, you know. Alright. I'm not seeing any more, items. No loot is being highlighted. Wait. Here's hogsweed. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I done screwed up this time. I thought she was going to stay around and help. Alright, I don't want to... It's going to take 21 points just to move. I mean, no it's not. let's see. Weak potion of innervation. Potion of prowess, chance to hit plus 10%. Damage threshold plus 3. Oh, wait a second. I can throw some traps, can't I? What the fuck? What is the bear trap doing over there? Let's get back here so they have to use up their... to come after me. That's right. All right. Damn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here he comes. Okay. Ah, you got your little cooldown, 1 turn. Okay, he's gone. Why am I not able to? I can't move. Okay, so he's bleeding. I don't have any, can I? No. Alright, in turn. Here we go. Okay. He got a bite. He got a bite. He dodged. I dodged that. I know you're wounded. Let's, all right. Hit him. He's gone. I don't get to hit him. Can I kick him? No, I can't move. Okay. I can. Got you again, you bastard. You missed. Okay, you got a bite. Oh, you're going down, friend. I'm glad I made those. Let's see what that does. How did I... Oh, come on. I didn't get jack shit for that. Can I? I guess I gotta use it. Oh, there's gonna be some stink. That should be okay. 2 dodges. Okay. And You, my friend, are going down. Oh, he dodged.
Let's hunt.
Okay, yeah, that was cute. Well, hopefully I survive this.
Stings a bit.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. I do not want to...
Put you down.
damn,
Forget about it.
this may not be good.
I'm all right.
Okay. I'm alive. Come on, how is he dodging? Finally. I don't know if I'm gonna live through this. Hit him. Finally. Whew. Okay, I'm taking all of that. Here it is. Okay. That was not fun. But maybe... damn, they was chewing on some sheep over here. I don't know what that wood is going to do for me. Alright. Let's get back to the road, I think. That was not too good an encounter. Oh, we gotta go back here and open this up. We did get hurt. No doubt about that. Oh, there's a skeleton there. Hope the skeleton isn't gonna get up and fight. What is this? Bog iron arrow. Okay, we'll take it. And there's another plant. We love harvesting and crafting. Alright. Who is this old guy? Should we talk to him? Yeah, what the hell? The lanky, shad-bellied man follows you with an eye both hopeful and wary. Greetings, wanderer. Could y'all help me? Of course, not out of my way. Stop, but don't answer him. I'm kind of busy right now. Let me guess, your cart's broken. Depends on what you need. A trifle, really. One of my wheels broke. The village is close, thank the gods, but I'm afraid to leave poor Jenny. Slaps the donkey on the rump, all on her lonesome. Okay, you've got a familiarity with that donkey that might be uncomfortable. See, there's a wolf pack roaming around these woods. I think I just took care of them. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. If they stumble upon my cart while away, they'll eat the old gal faster than chain lightning. Why can't you bring her with you? She's as stubborn as a, well, donkey, only listens to me when in harness. Bless her heart, and even then, barely. Well, put her in a damn harness and act like you're the cart. Anything else I should be aware of besides the woods? There's plenty of dangerous critters mucking about these parts. Saber-toothed rats, wild boars, and giant spiders in the forest. Man-eating lizards near the shore. Scary stuff. Damn. Care to introduce yourself? Name is White. Yeah, okay. I'll shake your hand. Whose hand you have, my lord? Pleasure to meet you. What's your trade, my child? A charcoal burner. Left my sons to watch over the kiln while I trade with the local ironmonger. And here I is, stranded with all kinds of raving vermins lurking nearby. So what do you want from me? Can you guard my donkey while I go to the village? No. You sure? Sure, sugar. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna stand here and watch your damn donkey. I'm sorry. I mean... What is this? Clamreach. Unarmed farmhand. Aiming to travel through the fields, you best keep your trousers tucked in and have a stick on the ready. Alack, we've got vermin infestation, a whole pack of gods be damned dagger fangs. Dagger fangs? They sort of look like your average ratsies, but... you get it. They've got daggers for fangs. Well, not really, but if one bites you, I ween you ain't gonna know the difference. That sounds dangerous. There's no reason to quaver. Dagger fangs ain't no wolves. Just be careful when they're around, that's all. I've got an apothecary pal in Swordhaven. He sells a potent poison to deal with the yearly scourge. I guess it's time you paid him a visit. One-handed, yeah, but I still find myself stalling. See, the roads are pitched too dangerous lately. And before you ask, since you look exactly like the type who could, I ain't sending you in my stead either. What if I get rid of... I guess you can slay him if you're not too lily-livered. I'll even toss you some coin if you agree to see it done. Okay. New pin added. Much obliged. I'll be on the temple grounds at the end of the main road. Just don't get yourself nibbled to death. Those buggers are nasty in large packs. Okay. So, this is Clamreach. This is temple grounds. And that's the fields. I think we want to keep on towards Clamreach right now. Here's a post. Okay. Yeah, travel to the coast path. No. Don't want to do that. Who's this guy? A young fellow no older than 20 stops you at the gates. He squints and raises the stick he's using as a weapon, evidently an attempt at intimidation. Halt, who goes there? He seems tense as a drawn bow. Something is obviously clouding his mind. In any case, the silence is growing more and more awkward. You ought to say something. The name's... I don't see how that's any of your business. Calm yourself, boy. I'm a man of the dragon, sent here to spread his will. And who's asking? Dorno the younger. Wait, asking the questions here. I am, the name's Oliphant Bergamot, purveyor of sandalwood. That's not who I am. Let's get one thing clear, Dorno. My business is my business. Well, Dorno, I don't think I want to start telling people I was sent to spread the... I can see you're the traveling sort, but who are you? As in, what is your trade and so on? I don't want to lie and say who I am. I'm not Oliphant. Can we take a... Oh, shit. That's so mighty suspicious if you ask me. Anyways, I can't let a stranger in Powwood skin me alive. Well, okay, here we go. Dragon bless us all. Forgive my suspicions, Father. It's just scratches the nape of his neck. You don't look much like a Wydelot, at least on the outside. I'm not going to stay indignant. And how should I look? Pray tell. Traveling for some time clearly has taken its toll. Oh, right, sorry. Still, I mean, no offense, but we already have our own Wydelot appointed by the High Wydelot of Swordhaven, no less. I'm traveling preacher from the Empire on a mission to bring the dragon's light. That's fine by me. Sorry, Father, just had to make sure. Go ahead, Father. After all, it's much safer inside with them two nasty lizards on the prowl near the beach. Ah, yes, lizards. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I had to fight my way past one of them. I hope you killed it. When we tried to drive them out, my pa got bit by one of those beasties. Was, laying sick for 12 days he was. There were two of them, a man and a wife, I reckon. And you know what I forgot to do again? That's right. Turn on the stopwatch. Well, what can I say? But the worst part is that them scaly bastards made a nest in the sacred cave, where we keep a shrine to Darren, our patron god of fishing. Yeah, I already killed those guys. Now that we can't honor him as we should, I'm worried he'll be less generous. I mean, the dragon is great, but he probably has better things to do with drive fish into our nets. But yeah. Yeah, first give me some information. There is one of the local old gods, the barbarians who lived here long before us knew of him. Father Hercus says he was a bigger deal back then, though. You better ask him if you want to hear more. At any rate, nowadays, we pay homage to Darren with gifts and prayers, and he makes sure our nets are always full of fish. I reckon that's enough to know he serves the dragon like we all do. What do you know about those two lizards? Never seen critters like them in these parts before. They must have come from the south. Well, at least that's what Father Hercus, our Waldit, thinks. I wonder what made them travel out here. Okay. Why couldn't you drive them away? Oh, but we could, and we would. It's just that after one of them bit my paw, we decided to come up with a real plan. Unfortunately, we've since been burdened with other troubles, and, well, now we've got bigger things to worry about. Care to elaborate? It's, nah, don't worry about it. Okay, anyway, so you'll be surprised, but I slaughtered the monster in the cave. Before I even had time to get bored, he comes back. Well, that's nice. Phew, let me catch my breath. Aye, those nasty critters are dead, just like you told me. You're a proper monster slayer in the flesh. Okay, what about some money? Oh, please, I don't deserve such high praise. That's right. Yeah, sure, you're gonna pay me or what? Let's see. And humble too. With them monsters going, that's one less headache for our poor village. Okay, yes, best talk to my pa about that. No, not only will he pay you for what you've done, he may even offer you another bit of work. Okay. You can find our house after the first junction, right across from the tavern. Alright, I'll go look for him.
Nice.
Alright. Where are we? I guess I should have said hi to the kid. What is this? My parents told me about a boy in our village who was kidnapped by a stranger and chopped into mincemeat. I'm not sure I want to talk to you. Okay, that's understandable. Okay, well, we cannot.
Uh-huh. It's locked.
Uh-huh. Is there anybody in here? Why is there nothing to... Alright, let's go back over here. I think it's...
Locked.
Don't I have, lockpicks? I thought Copper bolt. Special. Lockpicking kit. And this kit will allow a skilled person to open almost any lock. Okay, I do have it.
It's locked.
Do I need to... put that... No. Oh, that's quiver. Head, shield, boots. Alright, I don't know, I have to look that up. I forgot how I did that. I forgot how I picked the lock.
Okay.
Alright, kid. Let's see. What can we do at the well? Before you stand the village well. Foundation climate. Look into the well. Look into the well. But it's too deep. I don't know if I want to drink from it, but it is the town well. I'm not sure I want to throw a coin in there either. Let's drink. Stores 5 health. Okay, cool. So if I drink from the well, I can restore some health. When you come across this rosy-cheeked woman, she's humming a delightful little tune. Hello, mind if I ask a few questions about this and that? Yeah, let's... Tis true I'm content. It's all thanks to Loyman's bell. What's Loyman's bell? A holy relic we keep down at the graveyard. If you ring it and next day the weather's bony, that means you are favored by the gods and good things will come your way until the end of the season. Okay. If it's gloomy and rainy, that's a bad sign. As you might have guessed, I recently rang it and got the best weather. You should ring it yourself sometime. What if there's going to be an eclipse the next day? The weather is otherwise good. So long as it doesn't rain, you should be fine. At least that's how the legend goes. Did you make that up? Of course not. I'm a respectable woman after all. It's all in the legend, just like my Nan told it, with every possible clause and exception included. Wow, okay. Even something like, what if I fall dead from sunstroke that morning? Am I truly lucky then? Their answer is yes, by the way. If you die from sunstroke, your good luck will be passed along to your closest friend or relative. Wow. Okay. Understood. Well, it's high time I was on my way. Okay, yeah, she don't seem to be
What's out there?
exactly right in the head. Fields, headman's house, temple foundations. What is this? Claymore Gate. Okay, we want to go over here. Alright, I think this is where we want to go.
I'm on it.
It must be over here. No. Okay, this is it then. No, it's not. Where is the headman's house? Headman's house. It don't seem like I'm heading over there.
Nice.
No, I'm not. I think it's out over here. No, it's not. Okay. I don't know how to get to Headman's house.
Uh-huh.
And I must have to come down here. No, this still isn't going towards Headman. Okay, so is this Headman's house? No. Jesus. Where the fuck is this guy's house? It's right there.
Fine. I'll do it.
That's where you want to go. Here we go. Didn't I see something of... Oh, just some rope. Well, can I pick that up? Is it stealing? Guess I'm about to find out. Guess not. Okay. This is Headman's place, but let's just look around outside a little bit more. What do we got around here? Mud pie, that's I don't think we want cow impatient right now. I'm not sure what that would be used for. I'm sure it's got some kind of crafting use. I'm not sure what dinars are. But you know what? Let's go
Not
to
today.
oh, wait, let's just go back and get these. I'm not sure what we're going to use a log for, but it's there. And we can get some dragon leaf while we're here too. Oh, look at that. There's a big bag out there.
Gonna see what's out there. I've spotted something.
There's a suspicious mount. Long handle. I'm not sure what that is. All right, let's go in here and see who's in here. Oiled boots. Yeah, well, it's red. I don't think you're supposed to take that. The lanky, booze-reeking man tenses up and grasps the dagger tucked in his belt. By the plowing god, what do you want? Calm yourself. I just want to talk. And do we have something to talk about? Yeah, didn't think so. I have a few questions if you don't mind. Better take to your heels. Okay, whoa, step away. Okay, well, we're not, we're obviously not talking. He's not a happy camper. All right, where are we going? Back up this way, I think. Is this Headman's house up here? Is that it? Nope. I think that's where we want to go. Let's speed this up a little bit. Yeah, I'm right at Headman's house. All right, let's go. See what he's got going. Wealthy peasant woman.
Uh-huh.
There's a man. Didn't I see her earlier? That doesn't look like there's... Alright, let's talk to her and see what the hell she's got to say. I do believe it is snowing outside, folks. Or raining. Yeah, raining. The finely dressed peasant woman is right in the middle of merry couplets. Spring has come with love to town, with blossoms and with birds. Mind if I ask you a few questions? Mayhap another time. At least tell me what I could call you. Lukin the Third, since it's the same name as me ma and Nan. Gotcha. Well, time for me to go. Okay.
Fine.
Let's talk to him. Burly, middle-aged man is staring grimly at a clay bottle of some local hooch. When he sees you approach, his bleak expression grows even bleaker. What? Why are you looking at me like that? I see someone's forgotten their sacred rites of hospitality. Greetings, peasant. I hope I'm not bothering you too much. Blessings of our Lord Dragon upon thee, commoner. Let's bless him. A servant of them gods. Well, welcome to Clamreach, Father. You're Dornell the Elder, I take it. Your son sent me. Okay. Oh, what's that boy up to now? I've slain the lizard beasts that were plaguing your village. He told me to speak to you about it. You killed them buggers, really? Well then, you've earned yourself a fine sum of 50 dinars. 50, please, for those monsters. I'm sure you can do better than that. Begging your pardon, friend, 'tis all I got. I guess it's better than nothing. Here you go. Do you have any other problems around here? Aye, we do. What are you offering? To help? Sure, if the pay's right. Actually, it depends on the problem. Either he doesn't trust you or he considers the issues plaguing his village too weighty for a random pilgrim. So I'm waiting. Listen, I'll be brief. There's 2 assignments that need doing. Killing a pack of wolves that's been pestering our cattle, and there's a gang of sodden barbarians who set up camp in the woods near the river. Can you beat your boots? You can bet your boots. They're up to no good. All right, I'll try to help. Good. Finding them wolves should be simple enough. They roam in the woods just after the bridge into the west. I don't have, we were about to, but then the barbarians showed up. Their camp is right next to the wolf den. And who knows, maybe they's in cahoots with those gray bastards. We'd be outnumbered if we went and started a fight. Well, what about me? Okay, now on to those barbarians. They appeared about a week ago and told me our village is harboring somebody who wronged them. Now they're insisting we give him up to face tribal justice. But there's no one like that here, and that's exactly what I told them. Yet they carry on at the camp, spying on us, upsetting my people, and scaring away caravans. This is going on long enough. You go ahead and settle this matter in any way you see fit. Chase them away, fight them, just make them disappear. Do that and you'll have everyone's gratitude. Do you have any idea who they're looking for? They say they were hiding a vile killer who spilt the blood of their kin. Can you believe it? Of course, they didn't give us a name nor even a good description of the fella. Are you absolutely sure there's no one hiding in the village? Yes. At least not to my knowledge. He's lying. Have they done anything else besides watching the village? At the moment, nay, thank the gods, but people here still remember the last barbarian war. We know the kind of villainy that's like to happen when a handful of armed barbarians pitch camp on your doorstep. What can you tell me about them? Their tribe is not familiar to me, still I know enough to be wary of them. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate their kind. A barbarian can be a merchant, a healer, mayhap even a friend. But an armed barbarian can only be one thing, dangerous. Why not let them do a thorough search? Little armed thugs roam around the village searching for an imaginary criminal? That'd be pure lunacy. I think so. Fine, I'll see what I can do. Good. You can find their camp after the bridge to the east. I also suggest you speak with the villagers. I mean, who knows? Mayhaps some drifter really did pass through Clamreach. Doorbell the innkeeper Dobro, the innkeeper, keeps tabs on goings on around the village, so he might have heard something. I doubt it, but you ought to check, just to be sure. Oh, before I forget, if you need any help, talk to my farm and Trinoa. He's gotten himself into a few scrapes lately, drinking and whoring near Swordhaven. It'd be good if you could teach the lad some manners. My farm and Trinoa. Okay. All right. Pouch. Nothing there. I got something out of there already. All right, let's see. We got a whole bunch of city to explore. Interesting. They tell you who these people are, too. Dorno the Younger, child. I don't know who that is, or that. Okay, I guess I'm looking for journal. Uninvited wolf problem. Pest control. Uninvited guests. Alright, let's finish exploring some stuff in Clamreach. Short handle. I'll take that. It's green, so I guess I can take it. Okay, so I just found a travel point. What is this? Temple grounds. Oh, that's where the guy is going to be who, I'm supposed to one-armed farmhand.
Gonna see what's out
there. Incense pouch. Okay. I'm not sure what these feathers are going to do, but composite crossbow. What do you do with a handle? Picnic basket. That's green. Let's take that. That's green. That's green. That's green. Oh yeah. I have no idea what this place is. What is this big bag? Nails and a hammer. Okay, I'll take it. We're starting to get pretty weighted down here. I don't think we can... Alright. Let's go inside and see what's in there. I have no idea. Doesn't look like there's anything here. Oh, here's the green. Uh-oh. Books. The Heavenly Keys. The Dark Triad. Take all. What are these? Barbarian Fables. Okay. Well, we're not going to steal your crate, Mama. The woman halts in her tracks and eyes you with her arms crossed. For your own sake, I hope you're looking for my husband to bore him with your sins. Otherwise, let's just say you don't want me to fetch my rolling pin. I just wanted to ask if you've seen anyone suspicious around. I've seen you. Now, is there anything else, or will you lead me to my work? Let's move on. Your remarks when we first met were quite impious for let's leave her alone. We don't need to start telling people how to act. You want to be rude? That's all on you. Alright, where am I going? Where am I? There, that's where I'm at. Wow, we have one heck of a place to...
Uh-huh.
I have no idea where I'm going. Who's this guy? The hoary old man is eyeing you with suspicion. Careful around me, treasures lad. There's reason folks still call me Zobin the soldier. You do well to be on your best behavior. Wow. Don't tell me those bastards camped outside the village said we're harboring some ne'er-do-well. Well, I for one say that's full of it. So what were those valuables you mentioned? Nay, I have work to do. Okay, you're kidding me, right? Can't you see the craftsmanship that goes into every single one of those barrels? Huh. You appear to be proud of your craft. Aye, as any man worth his salt would be. How long have you been a cooper? I don't have enough fingers to count the years. What makes your barrel so special? He delivers a strong kick to one of the casks, but leaves no mark, not even a scuff. That. I see. Well, enough about barrel making. How much do you ask for your wares? I could give you a roundlet for 36 dinars instead. What's a roundlet? I don't even know what that is.
Fine. I'll do it.
Oh, here we go.
Locked. Locked. Locked.
God dang it. I don't want to drop it. I can't for the life of me remember
Locked.
how you're supposed to pick a lock. Oh, wait. Jeez, right here. Oh!
Could have done it with
Okay,
my eyes
there we
closed.
go. Oh, look at this. Medium handle. What is that? This handle isn't too long. Or is it too short? It's just right. I don't know what you do with that. Marbles. That's gotta just be item for sale. Worn knife. What is this? Powdered. Made from the hides and hooves of various. I just had a little water. You can glue anything together. Okay. We'll take that. Where am I going? Well, it's kind of going away from the area that I want to go to, I think.
Okay.
Let's go down this way. See what's over here. Okay, we got a composite bow.
Lock.
Another locked chest.
There you go.
Some kind of incense pouch and soap. Alright, we're starting to get kind of full. We really need to find a place to sell some stuff. I don't think you want mud pie, my friend. I don't see the sense in that. The feathers I could see for, is this another locked chest? I don't think I have any more lockpicks. Oh, I have two. Oh, here's some saltpeter. I don't think I want to... Scarecrow, leather straps, I'll take it. Okay. Where are we? Right here. I think we want to see what's inside this building. Trying to find somebody to sell something to. Oh, tutorial. Every inn, as well as any private property you come to own later, contains a linked storage chest. Items placed there will be available in every other chest of this kind anywhere in the world. Okay, nice. So we got a cooking pot. Got a cleaver. That's not ours, obviously. We're here at the inn. And, what can we... I don't think we can make anything. What happened to our, we don't have a mortar and pestle anymore? Why? Did it get broken? Or maybe I left it at the other place. I don't know. Alright, so where's the bloody chest at?
I'm on it.
Okay. Well, let's start putting up some stuff. Oh, we have some boots and we got a hat. We need to put that on. Let's see, where's clothes? I don't see anything for clothing. Huh. All right, and now let's put that. We're probably going to sell that. I don't know what we're going to do with that. Feathers. Incense pouch. Maybe we need it some other time. Weapon, brass knuckles. Arsenic. Isn't this... Oh, that's armor. What do you do with this? Oh, yeah. Tight maze. Axes and bunts. So I can sell that. I'm not, weapon type mace, yeah. That's not me. Weapon damage, maul, axes. Oh, that was going down. Where is everything else at? Alright, let's put these books in here. We'll read those later. Just trying to get some weight off. Any craftsman in the land would cherish the opportunity to work with it. Okay, so let's put that in there. And copper ingot. I'm not selling that copper blade or hides. I'm not sure what you do with that. There's got to be a place to be able to buy. Stuff. Copper bolt. Just trying to move stuff. I don't know what this is. Item for sale. Okay, so we want that item for sale. That's an ingredient. Item for sale. Item for sale. Item for sale. Ingredient. We're keeping that. We're keeping that. That's an ingredient. I don't know what you use it for. Ingredient. That's an ingredient too. We'll come back to you. Ingredient. That's an ingredient. Oh, we finally got a composite crossbow. Good. Cancel. What is that used for? Used to fasten different objects together. Okay, ingredient. I wonder if it takes from your chest. I don't know. Staff. Alright, we have to... What is this? That's an ingredient. We want to keep that. That's a weapon. That's a weapon. Long handle, ingredient. Short handle, ingredient. Bear trap. Torch. Snick. Salt, ingredient. Keeping those provisions. Alright, we can get rid of that. Can get rid of that. This can go in our thing. There. Alright. Well, that's not ours, so we can't take that. that's the exit. Alright, let's... the balding innkeeper has an open, honest face, but practically demands your trust. Hold on a sec. Fair day, sir, and welcome to Dobrill's Black Pearl Inn. I may not be as fancy as the Swordhaven Ale House, but I swear on my ancestors' graves that even the high wide-off would be pleased with our hospitality. Wide a lot. Now then, what can I get you? Food, drink, lodgings for the night. We have some chewing leaves from the Empire. If you partake, just say the word. I'm interested in renting a room. I wanted to ask if there are any villagers been acting weird lately. Weird? Well, there's always some hullabaloo and offing around Clamreach. The dragon, all praise to him, was sighted over the sea, and a bunch of wicked savages set up camp in the Greenwood. I specifically asked about the villagers. Focus, my good man. The headman said you might know something. Okay. I might know a thing or two, but sharing such knowledge could be, dishonorable. Let's think about your honor after you tell me what you've learned. Hold your horses. I have something to ask first. This request might sound bizarre, but trust me, it's for the benefit of everyone involved. Me and an associate of mine need to attend a special meeting, but there's a catch. I need you to get this pal of mine drunk, real drunk, blackout under the table, struggle to remember his own name drunk. Then I want you to replace him. Think you can handle it? Huh? No, man, you're the one who's trying to hide the, I think he's... Huh? How is that to everyone's benefit? So you can have me killed? What do you want me to do at this meeting? This fella is getting long of tooth. But I, kind soul that I am, just can't bring myself to tell it to him straight. But if he gets trashed and you replace him, nobody's pride will be hurt, and the meeting will go much more smoothly. It's a win-win for everyone. What do you want me to do at this meeting? Same thing my partner does. Look intimidating and occasionally help my negotiations with a bloodthirsty stare here and an angry grunt there. Only you'll do it much better on account of you not looking or smelling like an old wine sack. What makes you think he'll drink with me? He'd drink with Fex himself if the horned bugger was buying. Alright, whatever. This partner of mine is Aldor, the village lush. As for the big meeting afterwards, just come find me as soon as he hits the floor. Better yet, I'll find you myself. So what sort of business do you two have? Nothing much different from what I do around the bar. We peddle certain wares. He and I, the old boy, wasn't always such a shambles. Used to have quite the nose for comments. Can't I just knock him out or something? Goodness no. Outer may be useless, even detrimental to our business, but I don't wish him any harm. Can you spot me some booze? Whoa. My friend, with all due respect, and I mean that sincerely, I'm absolutely positive you can afford one measly bottle of liquor. Okay, sure thing, but pay Alder a visit afterwards, like we discussed. He lives near the palisade. The headman and herbalists are his neighbors. Can waddle off. Wonder why your establishment's called the Black Pearl. There's a story behind that. My father worked the bar way back when I was but a wee babe. I guess that's supposed to be babe. And before that, it was owned by my gramps, who built it with his own 2 hands soon after he landed. A voyage to Nova Dracona, the whole thing paid for with a single shimmering black pearl. But there's also the important question of how my grandfather got his grubby mitts on said pearl. All right, let's have it. It all depends on who you ask. My Aunt Liva, for instance, always said that grandfather got it from a hungry demon in exchange for being reborn as a swine in the next life so that the demon might feast upon his flesh. Good Lord. And if I were to ask you instead of your aunt, I'd tell you the truth instead of the slander that old bat was spouting. See, she always hated our family trade. Used to say booze business is cert's business. Can you believe it? So how did he really find the pearl? Grandfather noticed it in a bowl of Molluck's pottage at a dockside tavern. Molluck's. The black pearl was floating amongst all manner of foul-smelling detritus that passed for ingredients, ready to become a family legend and namesake of a cozy, reasonably priced end. The end. Okay. Okay, oh, failure. Please, I swear on the name of my good prophet, Cersei, my prices. Well, I'm not getting that. Fine. Show me what you got. Provisions, drinks, it's all yours, my friend, for a moderate price. Okay. Salt we definitely want. Chewing leaves. These dried leaves are gathered overseas from a flowering plant native to the Quathadian Islands, popular among town burghers and village peasants. They affect a person's attention and concentration as well as called mild euphoria in exchange for numbness in the joints. The leaves also lead to tooth decay, but when did that stop anyone? I don't think so. God damn, 84 for salt? What kind of shit is that? Alright, well... Yeah, I'm not getting jack for this. I am not happy about that. What is this? Brass knuckles. I'm gonna keep that. And this is item for sale. Marbles. No way. Okay. Alright. That's a pretty hard trade, buddy. I mean, that's not nice. I'm interested in renting a room. Yeah, that's the chest that I put all that other stuff in. Alright, well, it's going on to an hour. So I think we're gonna end this one here. Well, I didn't actually need to rent the room then. I could have just... because I put my stuff in the chest already. That was stupid. Oh well. What can you say? What can you do?
Nice and smooth.
Alright, I got all kinds of graveyard, temple grounds, headman's house, Alder's house, Clamreach, thingamabob. I would really like to finish exploring this bloody place. This is the gate, I think. So, let's come here. Wait, what was that? Oh, that's a signpost. What does that say? Local inn. Okay. Let's get up here. And here we go. Okay. I don't think you're getting out that way, my friend. Is this open or locked? It's locked too. I'm not sure that I want to be wasting all my
What's that over there?
stuff on there's a fishing rod propped here, float gently bobbing on the water. I need some bait. The bewhiskered fisherman bows in greeting, asks in a low voice, "'Tis a lovely day for fishing, eh, matey?" It is. Is it? I don't know. Not an angler, huh? I see, I see. Why are you fishing here anyway? It's a good angling spot, worth the long walk from my log cabin over yonder. After hearing you describe it, I want to join in as well, child. I suppose you deserve a fair shake, matey. Thanks for a bit. Fine, yeah, my blessing. First, let's get back to the other. Why are you speaking so softly? Not scared to fish away. Gotcha. Now, would you care to enlighten me about the local fishing traditions? No enlightening needed. It ain't wizardry. Just get yourself a rod and some bait and you're all set. Where can I get a... you can use my spare. I can also sell you some moth bait for, let's say, 10 dinars apiece. What do you think? What is this moth bait? Just a plain old moth grub. Anybody can find them. But the drying and wrapping in a colorful string, that's where the true art of bait making shows. If you don't like the price, you're free to toddle off on your merry way. I'll keep that in mind. Sell me some of your bait. Can I ask you a few questions? People call me Mass Gurney. Dude, I don't want to buy one bait for $10. That's nuts. No, go ahead. Thanks, leave. Okay. Okay, one moth bait. Yes, silently wait. You blink if you click. No, it's clear. Keep waiting. You stand and stretch inside, gazing out over the water. You sniff and look around, nothing is happening. Alright, give it a pull. You're steady and prepared even the slightest vibration. Give it another pull. You pinch yourself on the arm to stay awake. Keep waiting. A bite, something tugs on a line. Oh man. You caught yourself a fish, it wriggles futilely in your hands. Okay. You leave the fishing rod behind. Alright, so where's... I got one fish for $10. That's fucking nuts. That don't seem like a good exchange to me. Won't let you come over there. Okay. And this is another chest. Oh, we can take that. Okay, good. Always good to check. Don't assume. Don't presume anything. Well, there's nothing here.
Gonna see what's out there.
Alright, that's Dorno the Younger. Where am I? That's me. That's the outside, so I still gotta go over here.
I'm on it.
Okay, we got a pickaxe. We got some sundrop. I don't know what mud pie is used for. I'm gonna have to, I mean, it's fertilizer, man. So and there's so much of it.
I think I found something.
Primitive mouse trap. I don't know what okay, feathers, I'll take that. I'm sure that's used for bows and stuff. Huh, what is this? quality unreliable. Tension is less than 5. We'll take that. I'm not sure what it said. Quality is unreliable. I'm not sure what it meant by that. I guess maybe it breaks? I don't know. Who knows? Where are the other feathers at? Yeah, alright. Okay, let's hatch it. Some more sun drop. Yeah, I definitely gotta find out what the mud pie is used for. That just seems like it's something that should be, got an incense pouch. Seems to... here's a pouch. Nice fish. I don't know who put a fish in there, but honey mead. Alright, let's go back up over here. Guess we didn't get anything out of him. Okay, now we did. Picnic basket. Okay. And there's somebody's house here. Maybe. Yeah, I don't see, there's no door and she can just look and
I'll do it.
see me. Well, let's save and see what happens. Okay. Oh, you can't take that. Okay. Well, got seen with that. Next time it's we know there was a house that
Okay.
had someone. All right, we want to get up over here. Just see what's over here. Hemp bowstring, composite bow handle. That's kind of nice.
Gonna see what's out there.
Okay. Well, here's a scarecrow. There's usually something inside. Oh, there we go. There's usually something inside those guys for the taking. What the hell? Okay, well. Alright, so that's all of that. We've got over here. to go. Alright, we still have some stuff to look around over here. Oh, look at that. Blue shaft. Picnic basket. Always good to have a picnic basket. What do we have over here? Nope, can't go there. Okay. Gotta go. Why can't I? Alright, let's go inside the house then. Where is this? I'm not sure. Well, this is the temple. Well, let's just look around. Empty bottle. I'll take that. Obviously, I'm not going to steal inside the bloody temple itself. The wideout, Wade Delot, shuts the old tomb he was perusing and gives you an inquisitive look. Welcome, child. I am Father Hercules, the religious steward of this community. How may I be of service? Okay, I want to make a wish to the high powers. Of course, child, but I must ask you to make a customary sacrifice. Pay the priest. Your Father Hercules starts rummaging under the altar. He turns to you with a small wooden plaque. A file. Brush. Old man alchemist has lost items. Art thou skilled in the art of writing? If not, I can help for a tiny donation of just 7 denarii. It's a rectangle made of pine with a simple drawing of a horse on one side. The other side is meant for writing just about any wish, as long as it's not too grandiose and doesn't harm others. That won't be necessary. In that case, inscribe your request on a plaque as tradition dictates. Write love, wealth, courage, health. I'll take health. You write your wish on the floor and then return it half. I'll return it during the year-end Dragonfire ritual. Hopefully the celestial powers will pay heed to thy request. But remember, the diviners first and foremost help those who help themselves. Do you know what the idea with the Darien, this deity of the locals worship? Well, he's exactly as thou described a deity. Or more specifically, a fish god after all. Darien literally translates to master of fishes from the native Slurium tongue. The people inhabiting those shores have always worshipped him, no matter their origin. What is the dragon cult's stance on this practice? So you're a scholar of the barbarians? To a certain extent, yes. Why do you wish to learn more about them? They prove useful. After all, ignorance is blissful only to the ignorant. True. You might want to visit the Book Emporium in Swordhaven's Old Quarter. Therein lies a copy of Historia Barbarica. A bit unorthodox, I admit, but still an interesting read about this often overlooked subject. Can you tell me about Kangol the Mad? Kangol the Mad Prophet, to be exact. He was an astronomer who lived in Swordhaven during the Third Barbarian War, around 50 years ago. Hold on a sec. Man, this game it pulls you in. Before going insane, Kangol mostly wrote treatises about stellar constellations, but also on ancient ruins, magical artifacts, and Silurium tribes. How did he go mad? From what I've read, he started to lose his mind after witnessing the famous comet of 851 in a Calginius night sky over the Gulf of Swordhaven. As far as I know, the people of North believed it was a bad omen. Forsooth, most of Kangol's contemporaries reckoned the comet to be foretoken of doom. But only our ill-starred astronomer feverishly studied it for his last few years before departing his life in quite a mysterious fashion. Child, I beg thee to understand, 'tis all thy idle bavardage. The dragon's herald, Prophet Circet, wisely forbade us from spreading such frivolous falsities. Look at it as myth of folklore, Father. You said yourself that Kangol lived quite a few years ago, so there's no harm in talking about it. Very well, according to popular tattle, Kangol was ripped to pieces in his own study, which was locked from the inside. Some say a weird lightning streaked through his window, some a blazing little demon. But mind, that's all common superstition, fable, and legend. No one alive today knows what really happened to the unfortunate scholar. Why are you so hesitant? I see. First of all, most of them are a tad far-fetched. Next, it just doesn't feel right. Master Kangol sounds like an eccentric fellow, but that's not an excuse to turn his life and death into a campfire anecdote. Moving on, I believe we were talking about barbarian culture. Are there other books on the barbarians? Of course, but ironically, most of them are printed and sold in different lands. Got it. To be honest, I was expecting something else. I'll say nothing. Thinks for a bit. You know what, child? I want to give you something before you go. He walks away with a spring in his step, returning less than a minute later with a thin hardback. My first Silurium phrase book. It helped me learn the basics of their tongue. Hopefully it will help thee as well. Okay. Cool. I seek a way to follow my calling. Can I ask you a couple of questions now? I don't want to show Xanthor's amulet. Ask away and let the wellspring of knowledge flow. What are you doing here beside preaching? I'm gathering local folk tales and myths. I know. Peasant stories and barbarian fables are hardly examples of fine literary tradition. But I hope the novelty of this subject will entice the educated elites of the free imperial cities. What can you tell me about this village? Our quaint little Clamreach huddled up snugly against the rugged coastline. Do not be fooled by its unassuming appearance, for within these shores lie tales of as deep as the ocean itself. Legends of mere folk and sea monsters, whispered stories of hidden temples and lost treasures buried beneath the sandy beaches. Okay, I'd love to hear such a tale. In the days of yore, when this land still belonged to the Silurium tribes, the locals would tell a legend about a cave temple believed to hold a mysterious treasure that could resurrect the dead. Wow. I think we want that. A brave warrior, widowed by plague and a cunning huntress who had lost her husband to war, set out together in search of the place. Long did they trek through the wilderness until their path led them to a deep cavern. In its center stood an ancient altar adorned with carvings depicting long-forgotten rituals, and upon it, nestled in a bed of shimmering crystal, sat a small, ornate box. As the heroes reached to open it, a bolt of lightning crackled through the air, striking them both, but a moment later their lifeless bodies stirred and rose again. For the legend was true, the artifact had resurrected them as foul undead. Oh, wow. Do you have any rumors to share? About a fortnight ago, on a farmstead not far from the village, an extraordinary event occurred. A calf was born into this world with not one, not two, but 3 heads. Yikes. Of course, the local peasantry immediately look at it as a sign from the dragon. The only thing they cannot agree on, is it a good omen or a harbinger of impending doom? Okay, I seek a way to follow my calling as a Nova Draconian. What can you help me with that, brother? A noble wish, brother, but one I cannot easily grant. I do know one hallowed site that is seldom honored by travelers. But first, tell me how you would describe the expansion of our faith in this barbaric land. It's a grueling slog. It's a glorious march. So many words come to mind, brother. Yes, howbeit, I would especially highlight too hard work for we men and women of the cloth work tirelessly to bring the dragon's wisdom to ignorant, yearning souls. And what price do we pay for this numinous conquest? As you wish, the price is not only danger to our corporeal well-being, but our very souls. Yet I believe that to achieve the dragon's full enlightenment, it's not enough to simply meditate and be virtuous. Thou also needest to dare and venture into the unknown. Wait expectantly, but are you ready for it? Then listen closely, brother. In the ancient forests of Nova Dracona, there once stood a temple dedicated to the celestial deities, Sally and Menio, called the Crest Wall. I take it that it stands no more. Founded by the order of Sword Brethren, it withstood almost a century of strife before it fell during the last barbarian war. Sorry, I had a cough. The priests of Crestwell were no warriors, so when the tribal raiders fell upon them like birds of prey, they could do nothing but submit to their fate. The ruins of Crestwell still stand among the desolation and scattered bones, devastated, overgrown, abandoned, but unbroken. Okay, venture there, brother. Read the words carved upon the surviving altar, pray before it, then verily shall your faith be fortified. Let me mark it on your map, and there it is. Gotta have other topics I wanted to discuss. Okay. All right. Took care of that.
Fine, I'll do it.
All right, we definitely need Headman's house. Temple grounds, that's where we're at. How come it doesn't say Black Pearl Land? Okay. Both of those are the Black Pearl Land. Pearl Diver's house. Drunkard's house. Fisherman's house. Huh, okay. Crafting station. Well, let's
Okay.
go there and see what we can see. Okay. Armors. Well, I've got that. I wouldn't mind having an armor. I don't know what this is. I've got that. I've got one or two of those. Headgear. Wouldn't mind having a weapon. But I already got a bow. Alright. I definitely, so you can't, I gotta get all my stuff together. Alright, that's all the outside. I don't know what this is. Clamreach Temple. That's where I was just at, isn't it? Alright. There's something up over here.
Gonna see what's out there. Forget about it. I'm on it.
Alright, we're going back to the Black Pearl Inn. Hold on. This rope. We can take that. Uh-huh. So the pigs got up.
Nice and smooth.
Oh, what's this? What the hell is that? Suspicious log. Huh. Saltpeter. I'll take it. Well, let's go ahead and get it. We're here. Maybe there's something good.
We're in.
Oh, it's one of those things that we needed. What is this? Draw knife. Okay. I'm glad we got that. We'll be back for the workbench later. What is this called again? Mud pie. I gotta look that up. What is it used for? Well, you know what? If we pick it up, we can right click it and find out. Okay, I thought you... Oh shit. So you mean to tell me... How am I just level 1 and I've been getting all this... How do you see what level you're at? I mean, how close you are to gaining a level. Okay, there. That's the journal. This is Clamreach. Rest. And that'll let me heal. Okay, that's where you go to rest. I wonder if I have to be outside for that. I mean, inside for that.
Do it.
Where is it here? Well, mud pies, you don't want to... I thought you could pick it up and it was going to be like,
Okay.
I didn't know he was going to sit there and try and eat the shit, for God's sakes, man. I thought it was going to be like you fertilizer for crop planting or something like that. That's... That's disgusting. All right, so we're going to end it here. I think we're about 2 hours. An hour, 40 minutes, maybe more. I'm not sure. I forgot to turn on the timer. But we're going to end it here. Guys, if you've been enjoying the content, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's going to help me out a lot. And do me a favor, crush that like button. It will help me with the algorithm. And leave me some comments. Let me know what you're planning on playing, what you're looking forward to. Until next time, this is Old Man Alchemist saying stay cool and peace.